round underway in this scheduled 10-round. A little head hunting with the right. Eddie, the expectation in a matchup like this, power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power's not there.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Holds on there. Johnson's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Halfway through round number one. Nice work with the uppercut. Returns fire with a left hand. Now hugging on the inside. Gets him with the right hand. Johnson's jab lands well. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Piercing jab. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Johnson. Johnson's proving to be elusive. Fires right back at him. Johnson's banged by a big uppercut. Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Overhand right can be so effective. Well-timed, well-placed uppercut there. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stage.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Big shot up top. He really got to him there. Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use the jab.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Little head hunting with the left. A well-targeted jab that time.
And that's exactly what you need when you want to stay on the outside. Something to keep you away from your opponent.
Halfway through this round here. He got hit, but he sends it right back. guys obviously hopeful that their cut men will be up to the task tonight. What does it take to be a great cut man?
And you know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right coagulants, the right chemicals, the right medication in that corner. Avatine, adrenaline, and you have to have Vaseline where you can put it on it. But the most important thing, you have to be calm. You can't panic. And you have to put pressure on that cut, just the right amount of pressure. And then you put those medicines in it, and then you better have a fighter that can give you a round or two. He can move around and not get caught right away. Give the medicine a chance to work.
That was a miss by Johnson. Turns over that hook, and he does damage upstairs. We come to the end of this round, and you can see that cut right there, Teddy. Now, Teddy, where a cut is positioned has a great impact on the fight.
Well, it has everything. It tells whether or not the doctor's going to stop the fight. You know, first of all, if it's over the eye, that's worse, because now the blood can flow into the eye, impair the vision. Underneath, maybe not as bad, because you're not going to get blurred vision. The blood is going to run where it's not going to impact that part of the fight.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that hit.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Action as he just ties up. See how he targets that hook? Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Johnson. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Johnson's quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
A solid left hand by Johnson. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Solid uppercut. Flush right hand to the head. Not precise at all by Johnson. Johnson's able to land a nice clean left hand. He really digs in when he decides to throw that uppercut. Good job. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Good accuracy with that uppercut. We count down the final moments of this round. Oh, he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Well, if anything has been learned from the first 3 rounds is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you. And that's the case right now for him as he's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot. But keeping his opponent defensive and keeping him from doing what he wants to do.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. He's winning the fight to me based on his overall speed. He's just a faster, quicker fighter, and it's making it so that he's able to employ his ways and get the best of his opponent.
Oh, he has that physical asset, no doubt about it. You can see it. But he has to be careful that he doesn't get carried away. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
Johnson's absorbing a hook. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. How about that? He lands a big shot there.
He set the table, and he went and ate.
And now looking to hang on. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Halfway through round number 4. Johnson starting to bleed from the nose. His corner should be wary of that. He missed with that headshot. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Good return fire that time. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding up. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good flush shot by Johnson. Johnson's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Scored well up top. On the mark with that hook by Johnson. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Johnson's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. And that's the end of round 4. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. And just grabbing onto his opponent. Fires off the hook. Look at that. Now he ties up there. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Good fighting, snapping shot by Johnson. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Blocks away that headshot. Scores with the uppercut. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. You see him holding on. Solid left hand to the head. Johnson's gotta be feeling the impact of that uppercut. Now a well-placed hook to the head. You always say punchers are born, Teddy, but what about a guy's ability to withstand big punches? What about a guy's chin?
You know, that's an interesting point. Part of it is physical, and you know what it is? It's the neck. That's the shot that's over, but most of it is mental. You have to want to take the punches. You have to...
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Here we are, the start of another round, and if everything goes according to the way the first half of this fight went, he's going to be coasting in for an easy win.
Well, if his opponent goes along with it, he definitely will, but maybe he'll change the script a little. Flip the script a bit.
And he ties up on the inside. Johnson's fighting real smart here on the outside. Johnson's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Right to the head with that right. How about that angle by Johnson? That was good stuff.
Yeah, that's how you break up pressure. Guys coming at you, you know, trains coming at you. You don't go back on the track because it's going to hit you. You go off the track on the side. Exactly what he did. And that train went right past him.
Teddy, is anything going to change at this point? He keeps getting hit by right hands.
Probably not. Let's be honest, Joe. This is a habit. This is a flaw that was with him in the gym. And it's still with him now. It's not going to change.
Halfway through round 6, he digs in with a left hand to the body. Comes right back with a shot of his own. That's a big, big shot he just scored with.
And why did he score? Because he created range, created distance, created a hole, and he filled that hole.
Good exchange. He fires back. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Big shot. The right came clean. This looks like it could be just a matter of time now. Maybe a punch or two away from going down. Teddy, what's he got to do?
Well, he's got to grab. He's got to find a way to stop the offense. It's a clutch and grab. Usually that's one way.
Good, solid right hand by Johnson. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Johnson's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made it feel where neither one could win by decision. Where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Good shot there with that left. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. the wherewithal to hang on. Just hugging there. To the head he goes with a left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Johnson. Johnson showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Halfway through the 7th round. Johnson's left now getting into the mix. He engages in the clinch. Johnson's doing really well on the outside. Little double jab to the head. What an impact that left hand just made by Johnson. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Johnson's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Oh, everybody will tell you, you can't get away with that. What a big, wide, sweeping whip that was.
Well, you can get away with it if the guy doesn't want to throw back. But if this guy wants to start throwing back, then you're not getting away with it.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Johnson's got a way of just getting away from that punch. He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. And round 7 comes to an end. Teddy's scorecard through 7 rounds. He's got a commanding lead right now. He's just been the more effective guy, Teddy. I love what he's doing. He's picking his spots. And when he does throw punches, they are purposeful.
Yeah, they are. He's making everything count. As you said, he's got a reason for everything he does. And that's because he's hard. See, that's a talent, too. We always look at the other talents that are easier to wrap our minds around. You know, power, speed, but what about being calm? Where you can see things, you can control things. This guy's a calm son of a gun.
He gets off with a combination up top. Forceful jab by Johnson. Good left hand able to land. Good flush shot upstairs. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Well, he just went from hunted to hunter.
And now he's going to track him down.
Big shot to left crack. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Targeting that head and landing with a bomb. But he's going to continue on, beating the count. Big shot. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Johnson struck by a huge hook to the head. A knifing left hand by Johnson. Johnson's ability to utilize this jab, fighting on the outside, has been so critical in what we've seen on the scorecard so far. Why so, Teddy?
Because it's not a common jab. You know, he reminds me, believe it or not.
Oh, and there you go. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox in Singapore. Boy, it went down quick.
2, 3, 4, 5. And it's over. Look at this. Johnson's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. stars, it ends by knockout.
That's why as a trainer, you like a fight that's close, that's closely contested, there's a little danger going on, because then you know that your guys can stay alert. Here, there was no danger, he fell asleep, and now he is asleep.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.